What's up, everybody? BlueGabe. Y'all ready for round two? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you obviously haven't watched my last video, because we just got home from Key West where I filmed a two-part series. It was only supposed to be one part, but it was too long. I had to make it two. Now, if you have seen it, it's the yellowtail video. Check out my last video where Jake's holding up a headless yellowtail. That's the one you need to go watch right now and then come back to this one. Now, if you have watched it, thanks for checking it out. And I'm gonna get to the video you're about to watch, but first, my kids, you know, they're getting older. Jake's turning 12 this month. Luke just turned, what'd you turn, 7 or 5? 7. And they want a skateboard race. Now, you might not have came here for a skateboard race. You might have came here for a fishing video. Actually, Redneck's probably gonna join too. But this is what you're gonna get before we go fishing. On your marks, get set, go. Go.
Hey!
Watch for cars. Oh, where you at, Jake? Whoa, whoa. Son, look, Redneck's carrying his hog. Look, you cheated. Whoa. Look, Redneck carrying his little stuffed hog Kelly got him. All right, we got to get back to the driveway. One of them still might crash and I won't be in dead last. Redneck, you're winning. You guys, if you don't have longboards like these, you should get some because they are so much fun. I won.
No, I won.
What do you mean you won?
I got here first.
I said the winner that comes in last is who wins.
But I was first.
You guys, look at all that dirt. We're getting ready to extend her flower bed around to here and make that look good somehow or another. What doesn't make sense?
Now you won.
You guys, do you think your fans are going to be able to handle the shark encounter that they're about to watch?
I don't know. Wait, we're going to, Jake, what's it called again? What?
Where are y'all getting ready to go to?
Georgia. We're gonna go to Atlanta. We're going like
to the Atlanta Sea Aquarium.
We're going everywhere. We're gonna drive about like 20 hours the whole trip.
How about, since not everybody watching can go to the Atlanta Sea Aquarium, why don't we take them to the Key West Aquarium where you guys were just at snorkeling?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
We're going to Dollywood. We're gonna go to Savannah.
Are you gonna get a wig like Dolly Parton?
And we're gonna go to the zoo. At the zoo, they have this whole entire like parkour thing. Like
what? Like a jungle gym?
I'll bring my GoPro so.
What about if I beat y'all in reverse?
Ah!
Look at that. If y'all don't know what the boys are talking about, they're talking about a family vacation they're going on with their mom. To Atlanta, Georgia this week. I'm actually getting ready to get on a plane and head to Dallas, Texas to go catfishing. And it's gonna be a blast. I'm going with some really cool guys. I'm actually gonna vlog the video there, make a video once I get there, and then I'm gonna make one every day for 3 days because these guys said there's so much to do. So right now, let's take it back to Key West. We're with dibs on bottom. I'm actually gonna go from right here to straight into the water. Straight into some serious shark action and some serious barracuda, mutton snapper, all kinds of cool stuff. This shark's all over us. crazy.
Bro, I dropped the spear gun and I thought he darted it off with it. I don't know where the spear gun went.
It's in my hand.
Right there. I gotta give that shark.
That shark just ate everything we had.
Oh no.
I got 2 little kids by myself. Jake, that was crazy, wasn't it? You want a spear with sharks doing that to us?
No. Wait, did he break off the shadows?
Yeah. It's in my hands. That shark was on us like white on rice. All right, y'all get in. Here, hit me now. Luckily, he shot through that barracuda. Yeah, we were fighting it, trying to get it in our hands, and that shark came up between my legs and wiped it out. That's the fish I just went down to spear. Luke, get him in the boat. That's a grouper. That's a really good eating grouper, Luke. That is the fish that I just went to spear.
Snooze, you lose.
I snooze, I lose.
Old Bill Dance over here.
Look what I got. Here, take it, Luke. Take this shaft. Get it, Jake. Woo! It's deep. You got one now, son. Those are pretty.
Very pretty, yeah.
Get him in the boat.
A grouper! I thought it was Dib sitting there messing with me.
What was it?
Big ass mutt right under you.
That's a big mutton.
I had to shoot this mutton not using the trigger, but the throat.
Oh my god. Okay. So stop flopping.
This fish whooped my butt. For some reason, my new spear gun won't shoot. You have to actually deploy the safety to get it to fire. Dibs had just worked on a big grouper, and this fish come up to check out what was going on. I swim up, Kelly's got her big mutton too. We got some serious groceries.
Oh, don't slip back
Oh.
on it. Get in there.
I gotta reload.
They call me the grouper slayer.
What's going on over here?
Redemption, baby.
That's a nice one.
Redemption. That reef shark came in after me.
I didn't see him.
I ain't had one do that in a while. He was on the surface doing circles around me and he wouldn't back off. I went and poked my head in the ledge and he was looking back at me.
Awesome, awesome.
Victory.
He's a little bigger than I thought he was. It's a nice healthy one.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Juicy.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm taking a snack break.
I'm look.
I'm ready.
Where did my shaft go for my
It's
my
in here.
Oh, all right, good.
I'm gonna brine the brine.
You whooped.
For y'all watching, it's only been about 15 minutes at most. For us, it's been about 4 hours of swimming in this current.
Yeah.
Woo, I'm tired. I think we're gonna take the boys somewhere a little bit shallower and a little bit easier. Then we're gonna head in and cook something because I'm starving.
Dad, I see a big groupers out there.
There we go, Jake.
Hold him up out of the water, Steph. This barracuda don't get
He
you.
stoned him. Right through the mouth.
Here, go get your gun.
Y'all, the weather is getting a little
Come on.
little sketchy out. Probably our last dive of the day. Went in super shallow for the kids. And Jake
just
just
like that right there. and swim
Shot a
into the
nice little
camera.
mangrove snapper. It's raining. Did he come back to life?
Sober up.
There you go.
Through the mouth. You didn't mess up the meat. Look at that.
Right?
The trigger, I would have hit him in the head, but the trigger, I had to pull it really hard.
Oh.
I don't know what
That is skill, my man.
Well, he's in the boat, so that's all that matters.
Yep.
Good job.
Where we are, mangrove snapper is 10 inches.
Dun dun.
That is a beautiful, almost 12-inch mangrove.
Awesome. A little poke to the head.
Little night time.
Good night, little guy.
So let me tell you all the deal. The original plan for this trip, we were going to come to the Keys for 2 weeks and bring our own boat. Well, unfortunately, what we deal with in Florida is hurricanes. we knew there was one that was supposed to be coming. So we canceled our trip. We called Dibs himself and he said he had 2 days off and that we could come down and dive with him. We had planned on diving today, but that stupid storm ruined our plans. So we're actually gonna grab our fish. We got a bunch more footage to show you, trust me. Kelly shot some fish. We had another encounter with a shark. We got Dibs himself. We called him this morning, we had no idea it sped up. You can almost see it on the horizon right there. So he's down here securing his boat right now because that's all these guys can do. This is their livelihood. All these are working boats, shrimp boats, kingfish boat, diving boats. This might not be a working boat, but that is right over there and that's Dibs. So they just tie him down to the best of their ability and hunker down during the storm. What's up? Good morning.
What's going on?
And if y'all haven't checked out Dibs on Bottom, Key West Waterman, either one of those two, you can search either one and you'll come to his channel. It's a good one. Come down here and look at these fish though. I think we did pretty good yesterday.
We slayed it.
I can tell you one thing. I called him when I woke up this morning. I said it's been a long time since somebody wore me out.
It felt like a slow pick, but now that I got him out, we whacked him.
Kelly went to bed. She called it a cat nap at like 6:30 to about 7:30.
I fell asleep.
And then I took the boys to the pool. Look at this clip right here. Luke figured out the handicap thing. Kelly doesn't even know about this yet. Luke figured out the handicap deal at the pool. He thought it was the funnest thing ever. And now we're back. We woke up I know I didn't open my eyes till 9 a.m. It was dark in our room.
I was up at 6.
Look at this. Kelly's grouper. I think that's Kelly's mutton. I think the funniest thing of the day was these two strawberry grouper, especially this one. You realize that I snuck back over to the boat, switched spear guns, and I'm like, I'm gonna go shoot that grouper. And I go down to shoot him, and I'm like, what's wrong with it? Luke had it on his line. And then Jake caught a nice one. Got some yellowtails. Big jack.
Oh, there's plenty of meat in there.
You said there's a place where we can go watch the fighter jets take off?
Yeah. Yeah, if you go over by the beach, over by Geiger Beach, they'll come up. Literally today's perfect because it's out of the southeast. They're gonna go right over the beach.
All right, real quick. What's one video if you wanted to tell people to watch on your channel? What's your favorite video? Yours personally, not views, not nothing.
My favorite video is the day we shot 13 wahoo in 2 hours. YouTube's favorite video is catching mangrove snappers out of my backyard. So either of those, 13 wahoo 2 hours or the simple life, mangroves in the backyard.
So here's the deal about us YouTubers. This is the weird thing. So we all have our things that we like to do. Mine's deer hunting. I'm sort of gravitating away from deer hunting, but that is some of my favorite things to do. But they don't get views. This guy goes out and spears 13 wahoo in one day, which is like
2 hours.
2 hours, which is probably the hardest thing to do ever. In the video,
It's an okay video.
Yeah, it's just an okay video.
And I go shoot 14-inch mangrove snappers out of my backyard, and it gets 400,000 views.
So he lives in this neighborhood over here where Robert Spotswood lives too. Just an awesome place, and he gets in his canal behind his house and just goes out and spears things, and those videos fly. So
I love them.
I think people ask us what's the hardest thing about YouTube. That's one of the hardest because we're doing this for a living. Like, this is how we pay our bills, and we want to go after videos that we know we're good at. But if we do that, then we don't get the views, so we have to go against what we think.
The stuff you think is going to be epic, and like shooting a big fish or a bunch of fish, a lot of times you got to dumb it down a little. People like the simple stuff.
When we were in Jamaica, the biggest video that Kelly and I's ever done, Kelly did a waterfall video. I filmed it. There was absolutely nothing in that video that was inappropriate. It got 200,000 views in one day, which I've never had a video come close to that, and YouTube demonetized it and it got killed. So who would have ever thought that that video, out of all the wild videos we've ever done, that's going to be the biggest one?
Yeah.
And then it gets shot in the head and died.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Terrible.
Peaceful, walking through waterfalls.
Yeah, we're going to load all these fish up. Not all of them. He's definitely keeping some of them. We're going to go watch the fighter jets take off because a lot of people don't know in Key West, this is it a naval base?
It's a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, it's a naval air station.
So we want to go show the boys
Key West.
Yeah, the fighter jets take off, and then we're gonna go to Nick Stanzik's house, stay the night, and head home a day early because we do not want to get caught in this storm. Not down here. You islanders can have that.
Yeah, we're hunkering down.
That storm is fast approaching. We're right on the eastern side of the runway, and I guess nobody's flying because of this storm. The boys are playing on this log right here, and as you can tell by the wind you're hearing, it's getting nasty quick. So we're gonna run back to the Marriott, pack up, get all of our stuff, and head down to the lower end of the Keys, which is Isla Mirada, and stay with Nick Stanzik and his wife Sarah, let the kids play, head home tomorrow. But we're gonna cook an amazing meal tonight. We've got muttons, yellowtails, a whole bunch of good stuff to eat. So, hey, when the weather's bad, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Look at Jake.
Yoga.
Do it.
Now go like this. Oh, I can't do that.
So we just got here to Bud and Mary's Marina, and fortunately for us, the rain gave us a little bit of a break. But this storm, we just looked at it again on the radar, is getting big really fast. So I just scaled this mutton. That's all I've done is scaled him. I want to put him on Nick Stanzik's Traeger grill whole. Or not whole, I'm going to break it down, but we're going to definitely use pretty much his whole entire body. And the reason I want to do that is because these big fish are sort of like chickens. There's white meat and dark meat. And this can be tricky getting through this bone right here. But if you take your time, it's doable. So yeah, just cut right down through its head. This big yellow jack that we have in here, I'm really interested and seeing what's in his belly, because I can see a fin of a big fish coming out. So I'm going to show you all what's in there as well. Come here and look at this bone right here, how hard it is. Right there, that's almost pure bone. And I thought I could use my snips and cut through it. Well, they just cut through it, but they wouldn't cut through that other side. I haven't even gutted the fish yet. Let me try from a different angle. Well, maybe I just didn't try hard enough that first go around. There's virtually no meat in this snapper head. We're gonna save all this stuff though, because Luke wants to show you all something in a minute. Look at that, big old throats, bellies. This fish was a male. Down here in the Keys, these mutton snapper do a big spawn, and I think that's why we were seeing them. So that's sperm. Obviously, if it was a female, those would be roe sacks. What's in here? Whoa, what's in here?
Crab.
Dang, you want some crab legs for dinner? Little spider crab. Y'all look what was in that mutton snapper's belly.
Lobster, what's that called?
A spider crab.
Spider crab, yeah.
We've actually made a video of these. You want to eat it, Luke?
Channel
No.
crab.
Yeah.
So this is their air bladder that they have. I'm not really sure why all fish have it, because I know these muttons don't go bare.
Probably to separate the organs from the body.
Let me use my smear. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're working much better. So this is the part of the fish that we call the dark meat, and it doesn't get any better than that. What I'm cutting through is the rib bones. I got through those two big ones. Look at that. Now I can just fillet the fish just like I normally would. This is my 9-inch Pro Series, and for these big fish, it's definitely where it's at. You can get through the entire body. Luke, Jake,
Yeah?
thousands of fish down there.
Did y'all see that tail coming out of the yellowjack's mouth yesterday?
No.
Look at that. Let's see what's in it. There is a tail. And look at this. A broke off hook. Look in there. Can you see it? You see a tail?
Yep.
Let's see what's
Let
in
me
it.
see.
Here, we're about to see what it is. Come here.
Are you starting off with its diarrhea?
That's not diarrhea, that's stomach fluids.
No.
Ooh. Here it comes.
Oh.
Big ol'
Yuck.
yellowtail snapper.
Oh! Oh, he's trying to eat it. Here comes the shark. He'll definitely eat it.
Here's the crab. Oh!
Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that one would have hurt my hand.
Whoa!
Jake, get down on your knees.
There he goes, right there.
Yeah, it doesn't get any cooler than hand feeding tarpon. Here at the Bud and Mary's Marina, Nick Stanzik's actually right over there. He had some boat issues today. His charter was on board, they were heading offshore and his motors just wouldn't work. So unfortunately he had to come back, and that's a huge pay cut right there when you miss an entire day of pay. Check this out. Bam! Look at that. Right here's a little trick that I learned. Learned.
You
I
always
always
say
say
learnt.
learn. Those are potatoes in olive oil and some butter with some Traeger seasoning. Here, Nick, you want to try a bite? You guys, if you haven't known already, this is Nick Stanzik. Look, so I have a conscience about my nipples. I don't know why they're always hard, and he just walked out and I'm like, his are too.
It's cold in there.
Jake, you can't see Jake's, thankfully.
Well, look how stretched out his shirt is.
Those are good. Look at it right here.
So are they hot?
Oh my goodness.
Can you smell what Gabe is cooking, guys?
Look at that. Now, I've never done this before. I actually left the backbone on, but I'm only cooking one side of it. The other side is in the cooler. Kelly's gonna give it to her dad when she gets home because he's been taking care of her doggie. Look at that.
Ooh.
Jake has been starving though.
Hungry, Jake?
Here, it's not hot.
Famous last words.
How's that?
Hot.
Ooh. But listen, this video's been long enough. The storms are brewing. Right now it's crazy though. Look at the palm trees, it's not even blowing. But literally less than 100 miles away is a full-fledged tropical storm roaring this away. And they're actually forecasting it to cut across Florida and hit us at home. What's hot? Potato?
That was good.
He just ate his bread.
I was eating a piece of fish and a bread.
Oh. Anyhow, so we're gonna wrap this up, eat real quick. We still have a 3-hour ride home and try to get back safe so we're not driving in the storm. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I better let Kelly try a piece though before I end it.
Hot. Perfect texture.
Perfect. Check out, look right here, it's right here. Stan's Fishing, y'all.
Yeah, Stan's fam on YouTube. though.
Stan's Fam on YouTube. But like Jake always says, it's time to get up out of here and get the heck out of what?
Get the heck out of shape.